people will be so excited and happy to go do the thing that will ignite their soul, set them morally on their own right path that we can all agree with, because the hippies are the always ones bitching about the environment, and I'm one of those hippies. I wouldn't mind going and planting stuff and making the earth a little better place if I don't have to literally work 40 hours at a goddamn job I hate, exploiting people one way or another just to survive. All you do is police each other. Literally slap someone across the face, literally, when they're just get out of line. You don't punch somebody, you don't seriously injure somebody, you don't need the cops, you don't need some dude that's just gonna come shoot a person of color because they can get away with it. No jail, no prison, unless you're like a real bad psychopath that you refuse treatment for your trauma, you refuse to just get healthier, you refuse to just like, woosah, walk away. Yeah, sure, a couple folks. And frankly, a billy club and like a taser. You don't need a bullet. And the few tiny people, after we change all that are still that freaking wackadoo, you don't need an entire infrastructure of a prison system for profit, legalized slavery, and Nazi, racist cops or power-drunk police officers or judges, prosecutors who don't give a shit about people. You don't need any of that. You just be like, hey, Jared, can you do you need 17 TVs that are like all over the place? Yeah, I need them, man. No, you don't. Stop being greedy. And frankly, we don't literally just slap people. Shame is an incredibly powerful tool because we are a pro-social species. When you actually shame somebody, like legit, don't bully them, don't, put them on to super wide scale blast, call them all these names. But just shame. Just like, no, you can't come over and play. No, I don't want to hang out with you. Nah. Publicly, I've told everyone, and you're kind of being a greedy asshat. You know when you've been shamed, how quickly you change your behavior so that you are not ostracized. Everyone wants friends. We are in desperate need of socialization because humans die. Period. Humans die when we are isolated. COVID proved that. Data has already proven that for years. For lacking friends, social connection, support, love, care. It kills us. And we are so magical that we could live hundreds of years not giving up bacon, not giving up drugs, but just our belief, some meditative practice, some ritualistic practice, and everyone getting on board that everyone is magical. Aging is fiction. Fiction. If you're 70 right now on death's door, if we jump on board quickly enough, I guarantee you can live another 50 years. You might not be a spring chicken, but there's technology on board, let alone magical capacity, and every single person influences every single other person. If we change our belief of what the human race is and what we can do, I am not joking you. Literally anything is possible. That's how things have gotten so bad here. Because of the trickery, we become our own jailers. We've been harming ourselves. We've been literally participant, unknowingly, in the subjugation, enslavement, and physical suffering and harm of every human being on this planet. We are at fault. We just need to accept it, because we are only at fault for as long as we allow it to be. Share this. Accept this. Begin your training. My earlier videos tell you exactly how to get started. I started in late July with energy generation and building an over unity kind of generator, or accessing kind of that understanding. And then from this new model of physics, discovering the lies, accepting it, it's now November, almost December. It's less than 6 months. And I've had to manage and scrape and scrimp just enough survivability to help my mother, who I've been acting as her live-in caregiver. We live in a studio apartment. But because of her love and care, the only one in my whole life who's actively given a shit about me and not, betrayed me, been a malicious asshole or super turned on me. The only one who genuinely gives a shit about me. I've been helping her out as best I could. Super poor. Not special, just another dude, gal. Doesn't matter, just regard me with respect. You probably have better resources than I do. You probably have more capacity to accelerate your learning capability and growth in every way. by just watching a few videos, meditating, using some binaural beats, and suspending your disbelief. We can win, and we don't need anyone to save us. We need to act immediately, without a question of a doubt. We need to act immediately. Please, I implore you, to save billions of lives with the in-progress pole shift that is currently ongoing, to ensure that we can come together, rely on just us, nobody else. We don't need someone to come save us. We don't need some adversarial government. We don't need money. We just need to say, hey, can you please not be a greedy douchewaffle? Let's fix shit. Fixing shit feels good. Humans are not violent. Humans are not warlike. Humans are not savage beasts. We've just been conditioned to think we are. Want to be friends?